नहीं आखिर so he's doing his work as I'm just shooting. ऐसे ही देखने में अच्छा लग रहा है ना, इसलिए कर रहा था पौधे वगैरह. नाइस ना. चले भैया बाय. तो मैं डॉग हेलो देखो इधर. नाइस ना. So I like all these colors. Watermelons. Bananas. Vegetables also. I mean, I'm shooting this with colors, you know. So many colors. Hello. So today I'll take you to Rose Garden. Okay. I hope there are roses there. थोड़ा दूर है इसलिए I have left a bit early. Okay. So let's hope, and I plan to take a class there. So I mean it will be again a mixed vlog plus class type thing, because class alone will get boring, and I want to make it long because Rose Garden में तो I won't go a lot ना, तो फिर I can't keep it short. So I'll try to cover something important. Okay. So fine. So I like this board, blue and yellow ना, and written so clearly. अच्छा लगा मुझे. Okay. Get on. यहाँ पे ना I'll give you a good close up. I mean it's a simple ice cream shop, but you know, look at it with a lot of wonder because colors and everything, no? The designers वगैरह ने, they would have done it so much. All the shot is clear. See, nice na? I'm sure you never have seen an ice cream cart like this. What is it called? Is it it's not a cart. अच्छा है ना भैया. एक शॉट ज़रा इसका उठा के दिखाओ. एक उठा के ज़रा शॉट. ठीक. नाइस ना. थैंक यू भैया. I mean, I left early, but I may get a little late, so I want to take I mean, I give you a tour of Rose Garden, but there has to be enough light, so let's just hope for the best. उसके बाद बीच में एक दो साइट्स आ जाती हैं. I may have to skip, but there is a mela that is going on, which 5 minutes I guess I'll go there also, not more than that, because we cannot delay. उसके बाद it is still far. Maybe I should have brought a cycle. चलो, we'll see. This is my friend's house. He may like this shot, and if he probably won't let me in, but this thing is always blood. I'll give a good look. We used to play cricket here. अरे वो मेरे फ्रेंड का घर है यहाँ पे. हितांशु है ना, हितांशु, आप नए हो शायद. वो बाहर चला गया तो एक वैसे ही जा रहा था, तो एक मैं उसको दिखा दूँगा। वो मतलब अब तो ऑस्ट्रेलिया चला गया, उसके पेरेंट्स अभी यहीं रहते हैं, तो मतलब मैं तो वॉक पे जा रहा था, तो आई जस्ट टुक अ वीडियो कि मैंने कहा चल दिखा दूँगा उसको, तेरा घर भी ऐसे है। चलो ओके नहीं। तो the guard was curious naturally, so I rushed off. So anyway, I'll try to rush में भी गया, take you there early because it's already 5. So I guess we have good मतलब 45-50 minutes like of sun, so you know. Hi people, so I think I may have reached. So for a while I thought that I had lost it, so and I had taken a wrong turn also. But you know, now we are here. So I'll give you a so yeah. So this is the Rose Park. So I'll this is some warning. I don't have time to go like through this in entirety, but that's why I'm taking a video of it so that I can study it. Okay. Trees, no? Nice trees. Okay, I'll pause, then we'll resume. Short bro, people short me. The plane is turning, making a turn, so it's actually a rare shot. So I hope I can take a picture also. Okay. Nice, no? Peacock also was there. So I'll try to show you flowers. See, यहीं से क्रॉस दिखेगा, but let's take the right way. वो ये वाले roses हैं, they're quite beautiful. So I'll show you. Maybe I should start from here. So I think, see, you can see थोड़ा बहुत sun है ना, so that is what we were aiming for. So I guess for next 15 minutes I'll just try to take roses, video. Plane is going. One good shot. Okay, we are here for the roses. Okay, you see, अच्छा है ना? She names me. Yeah, amazing, na? Maybe I should also take it. Then Swartz Madonna, hybrid tea type of rose. Like, should I take a picture also? Let's try. I'm sorry, but I can't. So I have to take a picture also. Then आपके लिए पूरा cover भी करना, but sun will go out for me also, no? Okay. रोज़ाना अच्छा सा. I don't know. Shot is clear. Pink roses. बीच में है वरना I would go. So roses हैं काफ़ी. So let's do one thing, ना? Let's try to take make a video of those जो best ones हैं. यहाँ पे ना, this one is quite good. पहले मैं आपको मेन दिखाता हूँ. अच्छा, see, quite nice, huh? थोड़ा सा पर्सनल. Sorry for this, but I'm both excited as well as I have to do it nicely. So both things are here. Because I'm not too good at this camera. Okay. Should I take classes here? Class का मन ही नहीं कर रहा मेरा. इतने सारे रोजेस हैं. Hello roses. So एक थोड़ा short वैसे. यह short अच्छा था actually. हाँ ये this is quite nice ना. इतने सारे roses background है. Come. इधर. Okay. Now I'll this for you so that you can have. You can also spend some time with the roses. Amazing, नहीं? Nice. पता नहीं, I'm sort of tending to think that front वाला camera ज़्यादा अच्छा है. No, normally, as in the selfie camera is better. But we'll take a call at the final point. Okay. So इससे तो you can look at where nothing is happening right now. So there is a flower called this rose breed called New Black Delight, hybrid tea type of rose. यहाँ कुछ है नहीं actually, but I'll still show you. So this is hybrid tea type. So I can see one flower which is quite, this is intense. It's actually quite beautiful क्योंकि इतना intense rose ना मैंने कभी देखा नहीं है. Just the intensity, like this is a rose, like it says that I'm a rose. नहीं ना, इस क्यूटी के साथ एक फोटो बंदे मेरी. सेल्फी मोड. Hey cutie. Oh god. This is so weird, but I have to do justice. Ouch, thorn. You are near the roses, you get thorn issue. Roses have thorns. Okay, maybe I should talk about roses and thorns. Watch out for the thorns. Okay, push it forward a little bit. Sorry, roses and thorns. Actually, this reminds me of the my teacher Pushpa. She took class on this topic. 8th class की बात है. Adaptation. This is one of my favorite chapters ever. So I remember that chapter. Oh, okay, I'm almost lying down. So roses have thorns. Why do roses have thorns? So roses. That's why I keep structure to the class, but मतलब एक बड़ा पढ़ना एक sort of leave it. So let it be. Leave it be. ये भी काफ़ी अच्छे हैं. So I'll show you these also. So there's something I can talk about, something that quite beautiful, na? Okay. I can talk about something which is which sort of it has the need to be talked about by its own. Oh my god, bird is so beautiful. इतना blue color का bird है. That bird ना जो भी उड़ रहा है, you can't see it, but it is very very beautiful. पता है this park has very beautiful birds. उस साइड में है अच्छा भाई bird दिख गया मुझे. I'll show you birds also. Meanwhile there are white roses here, very beautiful. Hi, hello. I want to take a picture of this also. Okay. Hi. Me and the rose in the same picture. Hello. Oof, it's so weird. देखने में इतनी बुरी लगेगी नहीं. Maybe I can take some. Oh my god, this shot is so amazing. A shot of the एक शॉट ऐसे और एक शॉट रोज का। Shot is good, but I can't focus it. Yeah, maybe this one. This camera is not good enough. A lot of things are hampered by that. I have to get a new camera. Sorry, आया नहीं, but anyway. Sun situation. We also have a good sun situation also. About to go. See, amazing, huh? See, I like this whole thing, huh? ऐसे ले लो और grow some beautiful plants. Birds. I'll take you that side also. ये भी roses हैं. ऐसा कुछ वैसे. People are like, don't touch it. Okay, this section is good. See. So I'm sure you want this video to sort of be a bit longer. But the flowers are so beautiful. See this guy. Okay. These ones. Okay, so we have to. कोई अच्छा section तो we are not missing. So roses have thorns, right? So in class 8, there is a chapter. There used to be, so I don't know. Pink roses. Okay, I'll show you pink. Adaptation. Adaptation is a very critical chapter. So it has very deep meaning, and that class is one of my favorite classes ever. Adaptation. I learned a lot from that class. My Pushpa ma'am was teaching me adaptation, cactus, and I was so fascinated by cactus and water hyacinth, and cactus just blew my mind. So here's the thing. See, I'm on this learner's journey not from now. मतलब बहुत time है, schools, early classes and everything. Learning is lifelong, नहीं? So learning is lifelong. Plane भी you can plane, although this video is not about plane, but this site is good. From here ना they make a turn. And it's hi. Hello. I like this setting. I mean, have some sort of land and do something interesting with it. Mixed variety standard one. So, मतलब काफ़ी varieties हैं. Maybe I should show you some just namesake varieties so that you will like क्या feel. Okay. So, I hope no problems come. Okay, so the roses. This is just long now, sort of indexing the whole thing. Okay. See, the grass is too thick. I'm afraid कि कुछ होना अंदर. So बाहर से will do. Although I wanted to go in. Beverly तो अभी आया भी नहीं है. कुछ है Beverly में? नहीं. Okay, now we can go in. The mixed tribute. That rose is very beautiful. थोड़ा सा पास जाके okay, I think you have seen enough planes, so planes can make another video anyway. ये beautiful है बहुत. So there are few roses here also. So anyway, adaptation, so what we'll do, we'll focus on the rose more, then We'll talk about adaptation and then some planned class, some planned part of the lecture. Okay, Monica Bellucci. Okay, she has to be beautiful. Okay, sir. No. So everybody would remember the scene of that adolescence we used to watch, na. I'll talk about ages also because adolescence is in my mind. So let me just collect all these small topics so that the lecture can be good, or at least these topics could be covered in other classes. I'm a trooper. Okay, this one is quite interesting. Actually, sun condition is worsening, so actually quite lonesome, solitary, beautiful flower. Focusization issue. Okay, that side is good. Okay, now this is really beautiful. See, देखो छोटा सा piece of piece of heaven ऐसा छोटा सा. So many planes are going. I hope you have this video catalog ready. There are 4 or 5 more varieties, so let me cover them quickly. Perfume Delight. I'll at least show you a few roses. Perfume Delight ke liye. So maybe they make perfumes out of them. American Home. This one. See, it's beautiful, huh? Home and Family. The roses have a lot of varieties. Which ones are these? Hollywood. These ones don't have name tag, nameplate. There's only one rose, I guess, here. Tropical Twist. So this is Tropical Twist. Or are these Tropical Twists? I don't know. Maybe they are Tropical Twists. This is Top Secret. There are like different types, in the sections. Maybe they have like different colors and everything. It reminds me of the classes we had in college. Life just passes. These ones are quite beautiful. I got thorns issue. So adaptation. Okay, this is it's not white. It's actually purplish. Sides maybe you'll get to see the colors more clearly. So purplish now. These ones are very small also. See. Okay. यहाँ पे will come. This variety का नाम है. I'll show you the name of the variety later on. Wild plum. This one is wild plum. Dwarf king. So these must be short. Pass it. This one is in white. Okay, see, so beautiful, नहीं? है ना सुंदर? Okay. ये section भी अच्छा है, although I don't think they have names. But like they're like stars scattered in the field. वो काफ़ी beautiful है साइड येलो वाले. I'll show you. When I was smaller, my neighbors had yellow flowers. I was so mesmerized by them. Nice, no? So maybe we are done. So I've shown you different varieties. This pink one. Let's focus on the beauty of rose. इसके साथ एक सेल्फी बनता है. Rose. Actually, थोड़ा vlog पे ज़्यादा फोकस हो गया. But today was a special day, ना? Rose Day. I'll name this vlog as Rose Day. यार फोकस हो जाओ. I think इस कैमरे में ना near focus issue. Anyway. So now what? So let's go that side because sun is completely, but we still have some natural light, so we'll use it. उसके बाद we'll go back. और रास्ते में ना okay hi. Oh my god, this is purple with some polka. Okay, see, purple with dots. Yeah, so colorful. Very vibrant. Pass, you want to see? See? Adaptation. See, adaptation is basically you put a living creature, okay, say a plant or an animal, in a situation, right? And then what happens eventually? The animal or the creature or the plant kind of adapts to the situation. This park is for this is a rose park, so of course there are no exercise machines here. So I'm taking that side because वहाँ पे ना काफ़ी बार last time we saw peacock. Birds बहुत प्यारे प्यारे थे. Okay, they have some name plates here, so or a name plate here. Guava. Some person has planted it. I'm showing you. I'm showing you it is from near. This is something about guava. So it's been 30. I don't see any beautiful birds. So adaptation is like when a creature adapts, right, to a changing situation, and then in order to survive or to sort of live its life. The plant, or any other creature, it kind of adapts itself. So the roses would grow thorns, and cactus undergoes changes. Cactus has thorns, I think, to protect itself from maybe birds or something, and it needs less water also because it is in the desert, right? Now, but I have another take on this. This is a natural phenomenon, but my view is that when people are, or any living creature, they are put in a situation, eventually they will adapt, right? And they will fall back to their natural self, right? But however they are built. So for example, you have a class, and students come in that class. So in the beginning everybody is like, yeah, now this is going somewhere nice. In the beginning it is like, okay, everybody's quiet, some teacher says something, and they listen, right? And then you tend to develop a view of them, like, so the view is that okay, this kid is like that. But what happens eventually over a period of time, no, everyone, they start to have a thing. Yeah, in the beginning, no, I came this side. This is the most what? These are the most flowers. So yeah, the creature, na, it undergoes. Eventually, they sort of come back to their natural self, right? If let's say if they're mean, so then they will. Maybe I should sit somewhere. चलो यहाँ रोज के पास बनाते हैं. We have like say 10 more minutes of daylight. We'll cover a few topics and then we'll be done. Because road पे it won't be fun. So today it's about, let's not dilute today's video. Okay. तो आज class roses के बीच. Okay. Yeah. So what happens? That child or some that person, they would eventually. So we have a good shot. I'm a bit tired holding this. Okay. So that child, they would eventually come back to their natural self, right? So if they're mean, they'll be mean. If they're friendly, they'll be friendly. If they're calculating, they'll be calculating, whatever, right? So you never really know what people are unless you have spent enough time with them. And this is pretty standard, right? A lot of people, if you think with a little bit depth, you'll come to this conclusion. But I mean, I've taken it to another level. But if you look at the same people over long periods of time, say 10 years, 20 years, now I've had, after school I've had that sort of look. I'm not talking about my school friends only. It's just that I mean, you are alive, you see people everywhere, and then when you spend X number of years, so, and you have a look at them, then some things come out. So I'm saying that then over a period of time, they kind of whatever the environment is, there is always this tendency to, the natural tendency to come back to what their true self is. So for example, the very goal driven, right, and all they cared about was their goals. Okay. All they care about is their goals. So over a period, but this is, let's say somebody pretends to be nice or something. So over a period of time, you'll notice that that person, they have gone to their true self, and I mean, accounting for the situation they are in, right? So they sort of tend to modify their own situation according to their make and being. So if you look at the um, just existence very minutely and granularly, you'll see that adaptation is everywhere. It is in homes, it is in friend circles, it is in workplaces, it is in classrooms, everywhere. And over a long period of time, that really manifests itself in ways which are just fascinating. You'd be shocked. I mean, people who are talkative won't even bother. People who are shy probably are more expressive. I was a bit shy. I'm now more expressive. So and they would sort of modify. They will kind of adjust themselves and their surroundings in a way that so basically they adapt. Okay, you're getting good view, na? Class and view. So basically they adapt. So that's why if you take long decisions, say who you want to be with as friend or whatever, right? Those decisions have to be taken looking at the whole picture or the whole stretch, because later on I won't say you'll be disappointed, but all I'm saying is that change is natural, so only the essence kind of stays. And what happens, there is a shift from, so in the beginning, see, children are here, they'll be very nice and well mannered, they'll say good morning, good evening, but as years go by, people kind of I would say they fall victim to their base tendencies. That is also adaptation. So they adapt, but not in a good way. That is why you talk to a lot of grown up, they're very grumpy and sort of. Look at this kid, he's enjoying cycling. Look at. I don't think you can see. Kid is cycling. But I mean, later on, these people, not this kid, people, they become grumpy and sort of lose excitement. I still have that excitement because I have worked very hard to keep my own excitement alive, but they lose it. So the fullness of life kind of goes away. So children have more fullness of life, and generally, right? And then later on, fullness kind of goes away to a point that people just stop bothering with manners at all. Like, so I'm saying they adapt, but all adaptation is not good. So they adapt to their base tendencies. So if this is known, then maybe structural changes could be made, so that it is in human interests that people are not falling to their base tendencies. They are still fresh and alive and full, so that we have what limited time on this planet, and at least we spend that time in a way which is full. But I don't think that is happening. So this negative adaptation, so to say, has to be it has to be observed and evaluated. School teachers will tell you that in the beginning kids are nice and friendly and honest, and later on when they grow up, they no interest. And not all teachers are good also, that that is also true, but the good ones will tell you that. So this base tendency, people are adapting. So when you make a decision, you have to keep these changes in mind, and these changes are, if you have standards and if you take into consideration these I would say not just like more than significant, sometimes even massive changes, so the two may not be able to go well together. So either you'll have to drop your standards, or you'll have to or you will ask the person to adjust. But I don't think people adjust. They accept and then they sort of what find their way around it. Because adaptation has to happen because life has to be lived and everybody lives their life in a way that they intend to live, which is not always good because a lot of time they fall to their base tendencies, which is not good. As people grow up, lying is common and crassness is more common, right? Children are less crass. People grow up to a certain age, they are more direct and more conscious, I would say, more caring about others, right? That's adaptation. It's a fascinating concept. I have other ideas in mind. Later on, we'll talk about them. So today, what is the growth? So the growth is that this adaptation is strong. So you might be discounting this, and change is more than significant. That might also be discounted, and standards should be kept. So these three things have to be taken into consideration. And fullness of the life is a value that should be there, right? So that's all. These three, 4 points now, they should be kept in mind. I will finish this with the theory that I made yesterday. Everybody knows it. It actually has less depth, but sometimes I should go over them also. So I called it wrong key theory. So see, the thing is that say you have a key which is wrong key, okay, and you go and you try to open your door, but can't open because the key is not right. So what happens that eventually you get sort of thirsty, you take some water, then say 5-6 hours have passed and I mean there is no way you can open the lock, right? Because you have the wrong key. So say you're hungry, you order food, right? And eventually what happened, enough time passes, there is evening, right? So under necessity you say sleep, you put a mat or something and sleep, right? And what will happen after 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, right? I mean you'll make some noise, whatever, right? But say let's say something happens and you have the wrong key, you can't open it, and you have to, that's the only place you can be, right? So then eventually what happens is you kind of get familiar with the situation, and then say on a medium to long enough timeline you kind of adapt and everything, and you make a makeshift structure, and then you have electricity and temporary everything, and then you kind of start living, and then maybe you stop ignoring or sort of complaining also. Then lots of time passes, and then the idea of getting the right key is absurd, and basically that makeshift thing is your new life, right? So that's not nice. All this could have been saved if you had the right key. So whatever your life spaces are, they may have a lot of wrong keys. So I think identification, there might be habits, maybe you're not eating right, so that is the wrong key or something. So those things have to be at least identified and